seconds?
I
What?
pushed it. We're good. I pushed
Are we
it. We're live.
Dose. We're
Yeah.
live? All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to another GNN, Geeky News Nerds. Today we are having a good episode here. We're going to talk about the race releases. You guys excited about that?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
It's
So
going to be crazy.
who we got with us today is we have Naonia, we have Soul Guardian, the guild leader for the Exiles, and Cannon, the guild leader for the Dominion. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Let's go ahead and play the video that was released today.
Yay, video.
Let's play
Yes, I know. I'm watching it.
Shh.
Hello, again. Despite my personal feelings on the matter, it seems I will be
I
forced
love how he sits in that chair.
to tell you about them.
Well, they definitely do not like people talking about them. I mean, you've seen them, right?
Sure, nasty little
Rats.
rodents they are. Of course, you can't deny the buggers are brilliant at what they do. If it can be built, then it needs to hurt people that sure are the ones for the job. And it's just unfortunate that the furry little fiends are certifiable psychopaths.
They call themselves the Morty. I call them weird and creepy. Infected with some kind of disease. And people said they sure do know a lot about science and alchemy and the like. Although from what I gather, it's the forbidden kind. Listen, I probably said too much already. I best be off before my mouth really gets me in trouble.
So,
I suppose every great empire has a dark, cutely grotesque underbelly. Personally, I do my best to avoid the little demons. I find my life is much easier that way. Oh, not again.
this is awesome. My precious. So there we have it. Movie's over.
All right, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about that. Let's start with Cannon. Cannon, the Chewa. What do you think?
They're crazy. I love them. My gosh, gremlins on crack and they're furry. Oh, thank you. They're beautiful. God,
Beautiful.
everybody should have one. Oh, beautiful. Look at them. They're just cute and cuddly.
They look
and
very kickable.
Hey, they like explosives. You gotta love them.
Punchable.
Puntable.
Awesome.
I think it's great.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about those Furbys? I mean, sorry, Chewas.
Furbies. Oh, I think it's a great race to add to it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play that race. Thank God I'm an Altahawk just like Neonia. I'm going to have one of those for sure. It's because I was planning on starting with a Cash to start off with, and then I'd have my Macari, but it might beat out my Macari as my first alt. It might be just that much fun. See how crazy they are. Bunch of wild guys.
Awesome. So, Soul, that's as a Exile guild leader, that's what you're going up against. You a little worried about that?
Worried? No. I mean, it's the perfect race for them. I mean, look at them. They're fuzzy little sociopaths. I mean, it's going to fit in with them perfectly. And even though they're up to my knee in height, I know they have some explosive punch, and, we'll deal with it. I mean, they might be cute and fuzzy, but, we're not worried about them. But they're going to fit into the Dominion perfectly, so it's nice to see the race and finally see all of them. Now we know what we're dealing with, so
Absolutely.
that's the good thing. We can move on and pick our targets, so to speak.
Pick your targets.
If you can find them.
These guys going to be coming in right from behind. You're never going to see them. What just happened? Chua!
I like them. I think they did an amazing job on them. I think they look great. There was a couple in-game screenshots that I was looking at. One was about 4 Chuas, like running, and they're all leaning forward. It just looked really good.
Looked like an assault squad. They're all there, like
they're crazy,
ready to take on the
crazy,
world.
Crazy. I can't wait to see them in action. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, so all I have to say to you, Rescue Rangers. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. That's exactly what they remind me of.
So harsh.
No, it's really good. I actually really liked it. I actually, for the first time, probably had my 22 seconds of insanity and really thought about, man, I could probably be a Dominion character.
Oh, yeah.
Then I smacked myself, and then I was just like, all right, no, definitely not. So, no, it was really cool. I actually really liked the video. I think that was kind of a good way of doing it, not just showing pictures, but actually kind of playing up the fact that they had said, we won't talk about these guys, and then they came back to, all right, so let's go talk about them. So, talking about races, let's go into the Mordesh. So, I'll start with you, Soul. What do you think?
I was kind of blown away. I mean, we had the hints before that the Mordesh was going to be there, or some undead race. And I think the backstory is amazing. I like the way they're set up, and I like, the Exiles. I really like this kind of good and evil that we have with the Dominion. The Dominion, they really have those evil races. They have that attitude. They have just that, that vibe. You're just like, oh my god. And the Exiles now finally have a character. It seems like they're a little edgier. And I like that part because it really shows the diversity of the Exiles. And it really shows, we'll do whatever we can to group together to really overthrow the Dominion. And I think they're going to fit in great. I think, like I said, they're edgy race. I love the look of them. I love when they cloaked himself and all of a sudden he appears right behind, the girl in the video. It was almost so creepy. I was like, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, it just got me excited. I was happy to see him. They're so diverse. This group of Exiles, from the rock guys, and now we have these science people. It's just I don't know. I'm just blown away, and I think as kind of this potpourri of characters put together for the Exiles, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a fun race to play, and I think overall the Exiles are just gonna rock with them as the addition.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. We are the potpourri. Cannon, do you like what we're smelling?
Oh, I don't know. If I was on the Exiles, I think I'd worry about those Mordesh. I think they're going to kill more Exiles than they are Dominion, to be honest. My gosh, look at them. Already stalking that little human girl. You got to feel sorry for her. She's scared out of her mind. Poor girl.
They're zombies. What can be better than zombies? I love them. I'm still going to play an Arn as my main, but I think my first alt will definitely be a Mordesh. And, of course, I will create a Chua, on the Dominion side. But that's just to mess around with, not really. What are you saying no for? Tell me you won't make a Chua. And run around with a Chua. As an alt.
No, I'll never say that. I'll never run around as a furry little cannonball. No.
I just want to see how crazy they really are. I guess we can see them in our PvP battles, right?
See, only WildStar can make something so cute, so deadly, and make you want to go to the dark side. I don't know.
The dark side.
You are the dark side.
We bring about peace and justice across the galaxy. We got terrorists in the Exiles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, we're fighting for freedom and for a new homeworld, okay? What are you fighting for? You just want to stick your thumb onto everyone. That's all you want is control. That's it.
We want everybody to be peaceful. If you got a few bad eggs, you got to throw them away. You're not going to go and use the bad eggs. So, you got the Exiles. Who needs them? Maybe we can launch them into the sun or something. That'd be a good use of them.
So, what's interesting that I find about this is, it's not easy to make this type of class, right? I mean, sorry, race. It's it's hard because you have to have a backstory. So they have a backstory. They talk about what's going on with them, but to take that with the great story that they've given, and look at the actual character that they have. It's got flesh. It doesn't look healthy. It's not a pretty class. I find that the Chewa is a pretty class because you can make it pretty. I don't really know if you can make that pretty. I mean, you maybe could if you lopped its head off a little bit. But no,
I think they're awesome looking. I mean, you're right. Maybe not pretty, but they're just amazing. I just really like them.
What will be interesting is to see, now that we know what the races are, to see what they look like in their gear. I like to dress them up, so to speak, right? Put them in some heavy armor, put them in some light armor, see what they look like. I don't want no ugly tune. That's that's just a joke of mine. But no, seriously, it was definitely interesting. Again, the video was done very well, so pretty excited about it. So, what else do you guys see coming forward, since we didn't get a lot of information? What do you guys think's the next step? Do you think there is a next step? Do you think more information is going to be coming out? Probably pretty soon, WildStar is going to be having their little party that they're supposed to have tonight. I believe that was 7 PST to 11 PST. You think anybody's going to get any good information out of those guys? Sol, what do you think?
Who knows? It's great that they released this information, but it's been so slow coming. Over the last few months, it's like a trickle of information, it seems like, which is great because we still have how many months before release. So the tease is always worth it. But I don't know. I think they're going to hold out for the last 2 classes, and that probably won't be released for another month or so. And I think any other information they show is probably just be like another dungeon, maybe like a low-level dungeon. Maybe some gameplay, because they did show that, a little bit today on Twitch. They showed some stuff. So I think it's going to be more environmental stuff, maybe a few of the enemies, just the NPCs, maybe a town or two. But I'm not expecting a whole lot. I mean, I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. And obviously I want a lot, but, they'll release it in their own time, which they've done that so far.
So, Cannon... with the trickle of information that's coming in, and with the release today, you still excited?
Oh, I'm always excited. This is going to be a fun game. I was looking at some of the screenshots there, and I just thought to myself, wow. I mean, they're really putting some effort into their landscape and everything. Their buildings look amazing, and just everything looks beautiful in the game. And it's what we've seen of combat. It looks like it's nice and fluid too. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think they're really doing what they say. They're going to put out a game that's that's finished. And they said they're not going to put it out till it's finished, and I think they might actually be almost there to give us not open beta, but very close to that. So hopefully we'll be testing that out soon. We all want beta, I know that. Well, except that Soul Guardian, he doesn't want to play at all. He said he's quitting, so he's not interested at all. But anyway, no, I am excited.
So with all the information out on the table now, so the races. So I'm going to ask the hard question. I know you guys aren't prepared for this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. I'll start with Naonya. Naonya, what are you going to play?
I am going to play an Aran Esper. As long as they don't release another healer that will, tickle my fancy, so to speak. Right now, I'm leaning towards the Esper because I've always played healers, and obviously I'm going to be an Aran. So, and I'm excited.
Awesome. Good. It's good to hear. So here it is, everybody. Write this down. If this changes here in the next couple podcasts, we can all go back and say this is where you said you were going to play it. So, Cannon, what you going to play?
It's going to be a Cashin warrior, guaranteed. Cannon fodder is Cashin, and he's a warrior. He's up there to take the hits. I'm going to be a tank.
Me too.
Listen to that. That's a guy who knows what he wants. So I'm going to go to Soul. Soul, what do you think?
I didn't realize you could tank and drink wine at the same time. That's what kind of cracks me up.
It is awesome. I mean, I can talk. I can do all sorts of things. I mean, I can leave from the front.
That overconfidence is always there, isn't it?
Do you have Gonzo on your cup? Probably not.
No, I don't. I have it's an ugly mug from Cape May, New Jersey.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm sorry took him right off course.
Just slightly. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, for me, after today, I'm almost like I still haven't decided, but I think I might go more Dash. I just think that race is really cool. I mean, come on, zombies, and then in space,
Right.
you can't get any better. And I think with the way you can customize your character, which we've seen the videos of, it really could be amazing. And I think if you really play around with it, I mean, it might take me, probably take me 3 hours to make my character. And that thing is going to just look really awesome. And I don't know, I think I'd probably have to go with that. And I won't say the class just because there's still 2 unreleased ones. If there's an engineer, I mean, I like a healer, but if it's engineer, might be really cool. Depends on, how they do it. Turrets, missiles, I don't know.
Oh, I hope so. Turrets would be awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, so I still don't think they've released the main healer class. So I'm still waiting to see exactly, once all the information's out, then I'll pick both things. But for my race, Mordesh, I'm leaning heavily towards. We'll just have to see. I mean, I think that's why we want beta, right? Get in there, sample a little bit of everything, really explore, and just get. I mean, that's what's so exciting about this game is that every little bit about it has been thought about. The details have really been, pushed to the limits. And I think I really want to explore that aspect of the game. And I can't wait. That's what drives me to this game. I mean, and that's why we're all sitting here, like, with the shakes that we want to play so badly.
I don't know what just happened to the sound, but it went wacky. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. That's probably just me talking anyways. But
I think we have a really, really important question here, though. He's going with Mordesh there, but the big question, is it going to have a goat?
No!
Everybody wants to know.
Ooh, the undead goat.
He
There
probably
we go.
won't even have a chin. Never mind. He probably can't even grow hair.
I have a metal goat or something, I usually have some kind of facial hair on my characters, which is kind of funny. But we'll see. Depends on how good the goat is, really.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if he has a chin, obviously.
Right. Because I don't even have a chin. I just have a goat, so it works.
Oh, so there's
Nice.
nothing behind that thing.
Right. No.
That makes sense.
Just my Lord God. Yeah.
Nice.
Puddles!
So, interesting. So, I had my decision made weeks ago. I was not straying from it. I was a warrior Granok. It was done deal.
Rockbiter.
And until today.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No more rock biter.
I officially am giving up to be a Mordesh.
But you have to have an alt rock biter.
But I will have an alt. But unfortunately, it was just for me. I've always been one of my claims to fame is I was a beta tester for like the Matrix game, if you guys can remember that game. And I don't know why, but I played that thing for like 200 plus hours. I was just zoned into it. And if you look at the video, look at how much detail is actually in that character, and you see he's got those like little like shade things on. I go back to like, dude, how awesome. He like was not there and then he was there. He's like so Matrixy type. So I'm just all excited, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Should I change? Should I not change? I don't know what I'm going to do. I had to call my wife. I'm like, should I do it? And she's like, do what you want to do. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I decided it came down to a flip of the coin.
Ooh.
A flip of a coin is going to decide what you're going to play.
And the coin came up Mordesh.
Wow. Did you write on there Mordesh and then flip it over and Mordesh?
Well, kind of, but don't worry about that. So I decided, I know a lot of people. I was saying have it as my signature on the forums, but nope, making a change. Pretty excited about it. Hopefully they don't have like some kind of crazy laugh like the Furbys. I mean, sorry, Chewis. So yeah, Chew. Oh, perfect. You can communicate with them already.
Nice.
That's right. So
again.
perfect segue to the picture that we have up there. I mean, that's That's it right there. I mean, if you can open your mouth and get that kind of action right there, that's perfect. I mean, you guys are meant for each other. Me, all I have to do is grunt. I mean, it's all good. They don't really care.
What's Puddles doing? I think he's using the facilities.
My toilet
Just think about it.
in my house.
Yeah, that's right. At least Naonya's going to have a toilet for me, but, if I'm undead, I mean, does it really matter?
Ugh. That could really smell.
Oh
Just to warn you.
If the long dreads that they have, maybe I'll just name them Mop.
Mom, I could turn you over and clean up our house since we're going to be roommates and all. Right?
Yeah, so that's definitely awesome. I mean, you just have to pick up Alf, when I start losing limbs and stuff, just put them somewhere else. Yeah, I'll just put them back on. It's all good.
You'll be like Sally from... She'll be sewing your arm back on.
Right, in your house, you'll actually have to have a barrel of arms and legs set up.
Anyway, I'm not Mr. Potato Head. I'm just going through a change in life. It's fine. We'll find a cure. I promise. All right, guys. So, with that being said, we got all this information. It's really good stuff. We can't talk enough about this. I mean, we could probably go on for hours.
Oh yeah.
I'd really just like to say again, you guys coming out and having this open forum with us. It's always nice to have you two on, especially being guild leaders. So we really do appreciate that. Everybody's watching. Again, Soul Guardian, he is our guild leader for the Exiles. Cannon,
Woo!
Guild leader for the Dominion.
Yay!
So thank you very much again, guys, for coming on. Naonya, of course, we always thank you for being here. We will be back on Sunday to go over our normal GNN, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, you guys have anything else?
Well, you know what? I would like to actually say, I would like to just give a shout out to the developers because this game is turning out to what I consider to be something absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I cannot wait to get in there and play. I don't care if I got in there and had to play Dominion at this point. I just want to see the world. Seriously, in beta, I wouldn't care. I just want to see it. I want to experience it. I want to hear the music. I want to hear the voices. That's a huge thing for me right now. I'm seeing all these races. I'm looking at all these pictures, and I'm like, I want to hear them interact. I want to see them do emotes. I just can't wait. I'm sorry. That's all I want to say. I'm excited. Really excited.
Yeah, can you imagine just from, the type of humor that these devs have, and we haven't really seen emotes or anything like that. Can you imagine especially the new characters? Can you imagine them with some of their emotes? I can literally just imagine the Chua walking up to somebody and just taking out its knee and then just running off. It's hilarious.
Could you see the Chua's dance? I wonder what the Chua, how they would dance. Stuff like that. I love it.
I am not going to get up and dance for you. I am sorry.
You are going to /dance and like it because I want to see it. I'm serious. I love that.
Remember,
stuff.
everybody, when you go to somebody's house, you will be forced to /dance.
In my house, absolutely.
That's
On the bar.
On the bar.
That's right.
But when I dance as a Mordesh, I'll probably lose a limb or two. So I might need some help.
I'll sew it back on. I'm a healer. I got you.
Awesome.
Back.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
That's what healers are for.
It's all good, Puddles.
It's all, this is a new term for breakdancing, right? I'm just going to break limbs off.
And I'll sew them back on.
Awesome. So, again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Get with us. Make sure you catch up with us on Sunday. We will be doing our weekly GNN news. So, this is Puddle McNacho Pants and the whole family here. Hope you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah, guys.